Archangel Michael says, stop everything. What you're about to read is not a coincidence. This message was sent to intercept the pain that has followed you silently for far too long. You've always felt something wasn't right. That unseen pressure, those silent losses, and the way certain things slipped through your hands without explanation. It wasn't bad luck, it was sabotage. And the worst part? It came from your own blood. A family member who stood close to you, smiled beside you, celebrated with you, but whose heart burned with a secret jealousy, has been working in the shadows. They made sure opportunities vanished before they could reach you. They whispered your name in wrong ears, delayed blessings, blocked abundance, and diverted your wealth into different hands. Divine forces were watching, silently gathering evidence. Archangel Michael says, the time of justice has come. No longer will you suffer in silence while someone so close continues to smile in your face, yet scheme behind your back. They used your trust as a weapon. They took your plans, ideas, and even contacts, and rerouted them to benefit others. You weren't imagining things, it was real. And it cost you millions. Type Amen to get blessing 333. But divine balance is a force that never forgets. Right now, what was hidden is being revealed. Behind closed doors, documents are being re-examined. Conversations once dismissed are now being recalled. The energy of truth is sharpening. This person who envied your glow, who couldn't stand the love others had for you, is trembling inside. Because they know the tides are turning. They know your angels have risen to act. The divine realm has marked their interference. Everything they touched that was yours will begin to fall apart in their hands. They used your name to block your path, but now your name is being uplifted by the very angels they ignored. They smiled while watching you suffer. They laughed when your success paused. But they underestimated your spiritual shield. They thought God had forgotten you, but now, divine justice is stepping in. Type Amen to get blessing 414. You were supposed to own that business by now. You were meant to receive that deal, that contract, that inheritance. And every time it came close, it was delayed by strange forces. Not random. Not accidental. They made deals using your connections. They pretended to protect you while poisoning your future. Your silence gave them space. But heaven took note. Archangel Michael says, there's a scroll in the spirit realm, your name is on it, written in golden light. Everything that was taken is listed there. And now it's returning. You're not just getting it back. You're getting it multiplied. This divine intervention will shock even you. Suddenly, blocked funds will move. Names that once ignored you will reach out. Delayed answers will come through. And this family member will watch you rise faster than they can handle. Type Amen to get blessing 717. You gave them too many chances. You loved without expecting this kind of betrayal. But the divine doesn't operate on emotion, it moves with truth. The veil is lifting. That woman or man in your family who always seemed just a little too curious about your plans? The one who always had a reason to discourage you? That's the one. They started early, with small manipulations. But it grew into full betrayal. Now the spirit realm has released the order, divine justice is active. They'll begin to lose the very things they stole. Their grip will weaken. Their control will dissolve. And your name will shine in rooms they tried to erase it from. Their jealousy cost you time. But time is being restored with divine speed. Type Amen to get blessing 212. Your inheritance is being returned. A financial door that was shut because they misrepresented you, is now being reopened. The documents they meddled with are being corrected. A phone call is coming soon. A correction will be made. They gave false impressions about you to influential people. But those same people are now being visited in dreams, moved by spirit to reconnect with you. They said you weren't ready. But divine eyes saw your preparation. They called you unworthy. But the heavens whispered your name into the ears of the chosen. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are chosen. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Archangel Michael says, a letter is being written in the physical and spiritual realms. The heading says, Restoration of the Stolen. You're the rightful heir. The person who called themselves family, who walked into your life with the smile of protection, was cloaked in envy. They never wanted you to do better than them. They couldn't stand the light that followed you. They wanted your position, but not your burden. Your blessing, but not your battles. So, they tried to rewrite your fate by interfering at key moments. But divine justice is not a myth, it's an unstoppable wave. What they built off your pain is beginning to crumble. Their alliances are breaking. Their secrets are leaking. Type Amen to get blessing 828. And you? You're entering the season of reversal. Every document they edited, every word they twisted, every call they intercepted, will return to you sevenfold. Your finances are being cleansed of contamination. Your name is being restored. You will receive a call that brings closure. And another call that opens a door. There's a wealthy person who had your name in mind but changed course because of something this jealous family member said. That person is coming back. That opportunity is circling again. You will be favored publicly. Their schemes will be exposed privately. You are rising in grace while they drown in the weight of their lies. Type Amen to get blessing 555. You weren't just hurt, you were robbed. And heaven saw it all. You smiled through their manipulation. You prayed through their sabotage. But now, you will laugh through their downfall. The person who smiled in your face and made subtle jokes about your success was secretly terrified of your potential. So they tried to block it before it bloomed. They are being visited now. Their dreams are troubled. Their sleep is restless. Divine energy is weighing on them. Because they broke a divine law, never betray the anointed. Archangel Michael says, you were chosen to endure this because your crown is heavy. But the throne is real. Type Amen to get blessing 606. You will own land they tried to take. You will hold the contract they tried to erase. You will shake hands with the people they told lies to. And one day soon, they'll have to watch as you walk into the life they tried to steal from you. The spirit realm has aligned with truth. No more delays. No more silence. No more shadows. The light is shining on every corner of this betrayal. A judge, a banker, a distant cousin, are about to be part of this miracle. Everything is aligning. And you're about to walk into a windfall that was meant for you long ago. Type Amen to get blessing 144. You weren't cursed. You were under attack. Now you're under protection. This family member thought they could rewrite your destiny. But what they didn't know was, your story is already sealed in the heavens. Your chapter is about to explode with favor. Their interference will serve as a testimony, not a tragedy. Archangel Michael says, your tears watered your promise. And now, it's time to harvest everything that grew in the darkness. You were overlooked, misrepresented, and delayed. But not denied. The wheel of justice has turned. The gate has opened. The name of the betrayer is marked, and your name is exalted. Justice has arrived. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. The angels are not just observing, they're intervening. You may feel tired. Weighed down. You've been questioning why your life didn't match your effort. Why others who did less walked ahead of you. But the truth was never about your failure, it was about interference. The one who hurt you didn't just envy your possessions, they envied your spirit. They saw something divine in you long before you fully realized it yourself. And their mission became to drain your light without appearing like an enemy. They pretended to be helpful, concerned, supportive. But it was all to keep you under their shadow. That illusion is shattered now. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Your spiritual team has been in long preparation for this season. An angel has been assigned specifically to recover what was stolen. You may begin to notice strange changes. People apologizing unexpectedly, old opportunities resurfacing, dreams revealing faces you haven't thought about in years. These are not random. They are signs of divine justice unfolding in real time. The one who tried to delay your wealth is being delayed now. Their steps are crumbling. Their alliances are unraveling. Their secrets are surfacing. They signed documents meant for you. They redirected contracts. But the heavens are revealing them one by one. Your name is about to be cleansed in places it was falsely stained. Type Amen to get blessing 122. They wanted you to doubt yourself. That was their strategy. By making you feel like you were not good enough, smart enough, or lucky enough, they hoped you would give up entirely. But you didn't. You held on. Even when it hurt. And now you will see what endurance births. Because you didn't seek revenge, divine law will avenge you. Because you kept your heart soft, the universe is sending you treasures hardened by fire. Your destiny is too strong to be stolen. It can only be delayed, and even then, not for long. The delay is ending now. Archangel Michael says, prepare for a financial encounter that will feel like divine compensation. Because that's exactly what it is. Type Amen to get blessing 707. They used your pain for their power. They laughed in private rooms about your struggles. But the very mouths that laughed at you will soon speak your name in awe. The season of confusion is over. You will soon understand why certain things were held back from you, it was so they wouldn't fall into the wrong hands. Heaven was protecting you from receiving your blessings while they were still near. You are being spiritually quarantined from their contamination. That's why your plans are now restarting. That's why new people are being sent into your life. That's why your intuition is screaming louder than ever before. Because justice is no longer waiting. It is walking toward you fast, bold, unstoppable. Type Amen to get blessing 838. There's a conversation happening behind closed doors, and your name is at the center of it. The truth is leaking out. A decision is being reconsidered. A financial agreement that was once closed is now being reopened in your favor. You're not just getting a second chance. You're getting divine correction. This family member's actions have caught up to them. Their own circle is questioning their motives. Their allies are backing away. Because they see the spiritual chaos starting to swirl around them. This is the start of the collapse of every false structure built using your stolen destiny. Archangel Michael says, they thought no one would notice, but God was watching the whole time. Type Amen to get blessing 202. You were supposed to own land in your 20s. You were supposed to move abroad. You were supposed to sign those papers that mysteriously got delayed. They delayed your life because they couldn't accept your rise. Now, the angelic realm is moving swiftly. Even now, this person can feel the shift. Their peace is broken. Their routine is disrupted. They know something is coming, but they don't know exactly what. What's coming is you, returning to your rightful place, restored in power, wealth, and purpose. You are not returning quietly. The heavens will make it public. People will see you in new light. And they will ask, how did you survive all that? But the truth is, you didn't just survive. You transcended. Type Amen to get blessing 515. Your documents are being rearranged in a higher realm. A legal opportunity that was lost is now being uncovered. A call from someone powerful is heading your way. Your spiritual bank account is being unlocked. Because what they took was never just money, it was legacy. And now your legacy is returning with interest. They wrote false stories about you. They shared lies with family. They turned others against you. But the circle of light is surrounding you now. Everything they tried to bury is blooming. And the spotlight they stole will now shine on your breakthrough. Type Amen to get blessing 303. Archangel Michael says, what was done in secret will be shouted on rooftops. But not by you. You won't need to defend yourself. You won't need to explain. The divine has taken over this case. Even those who once judged you will feel compelled to apologize. Your name is being rewritten on contracts. Your energy is being cleansed of spiritual debris. Your path is being lit up with miracles. You are not behind. You are exactly where destiny begins to accelerate. This pain will not be in vain. This betrayal will be the footstool to your rise. They blocked you for years, but they can't block what's divinely sent. Archangel Michael says, this moment was always written. You were never forgotten. Your loss was not in vain, it was spiritual training for a divine takeover. You didn't lose millions just in money, you lost years, connections, energy. But none of it was wasted. The divine is now moving in a way that repays you with compound blessings. And the one who caused the loss, they have now walked into their season of consequence. This family member is trying to fix what they did, but the damage has been done. They're now pleading with those they lied to, making excuses, trying to rewrite their own version of the story. But heaven saw the truth, and the truth doesn't bend for human comfort. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. There will be a prophetic moment when you walk into a place, and everyone who once doubted you will stand in silence. Not out of fear, but out of awe. Because the favor on your life will be louder than anything they heard about you. The blessings coming will not be subtle. A vehicle, a property, a signature deal. Watch as things you once cried for now chase after you. Watch as doors once sealed with lies now swing open through angelic intervention. Watch as your peace returns stronger than it's ever been. And most of all, watch as the person who stole your joy slowly watches it being restored beyond what their jealousy can handle. Type Amen to get blessing 1212. This is divine revenge, but not in the way the world sees it. You will not hurt them. Your rise will hurt them. They wanted to see you beg. Instead, they'll see you bless. They wanted to see you crumble. Instead, they'll see you crowned. Your next steps are being led by fire. Every path you walk will be cleared by heavenly forces. Your future is shielded now. Your name is locked in a realm they can't reach. No more manipulation. No more misdirection. You are finally being seen for who you truly are. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Archangel Michael says, the wealth that was taken is only a seed compared to what is coming. You lost millions, but you are about to touch billions in energy, in favor, in divine currency. Because what was stolen from you wasn't the end, it was the beginning of restoration. There are inheritance papers with your name hidden in a cabinet. There are emails that will be forwarded by mistake. There are names that will reach out of nowhere. Heaven is moving people into place like chess pieces. And you, chosen one, are being protected at every step. You will never again be blocked by the same betrayal. Your spirit team has declared a warning in the spirit realm. Touch not this destiny again. Type Amen to get blessing 3333. Soon you'll hear their name in connection with failure. It will sound familiar, but you will feel nothing. That is how you will know you've healed. You'll be so covered in abundance, peace, and movement that their downfall won't even interest you. Your story is bigger than their betrayal. And your future is being unlocked by hands they can no longer influence. A gatekeeper has changed. A decision maker has had a dream. Someone important is being spiritually guided to reverse a denial connected to you. They may not even understand why they suddenly feel led to help you. But that's divine orchestration. When heaven moves, no one can resist the shift. Type Amen to get blessing 101. Archangel Michael says, now is the time to prepare, not for battle, but for blessing. You fought enough. You cried enough. You waited long enough. Now the angels are going ahead of you. Watch how everything aligns in the coming days. Not by force. Not by fear. But by favor. You'll meet someone powerful who says, "I don't know why, but I feel you deserve this." That's divine justice. You'll be offered something you once begged for. But this time, you'll choose whether to accept it or not. Because the power has shifted into your hands now. You are no longer begging at tables you were born to build. Type Amen to get blessing 717. Your life is about to make noise. Not the kind that causes drama, but the kind that causes attention, elevation, recognition. And they will watch. That family member who wanted your life, your joy, your path, they will see everything they tried to block, take form in front of them. But they will no longer have access to you. Your circle is being trimmed. Your path is being protected. Because what you're about to receive, only a chosen few can handle. You've been tested. And now you're being trusted. You are not who they said you were. You are more. And now the world will see. Archangel Michael says, restoration is not coming, it has arrived. Walk like it's already yours. Speak like you're already there. Move like your name is golden, because it is. Let no one tell you otherwise again. The betrayal hurt. The loss was deep. But divine justice is deeper. You were chosen to endure, so you could be elevated in front of those who laughed. Now it's your time to rise. Archangel Michael says, you must understand this. What is about to be restored to you is not equal to what you lost. It will be greater. Because the pain you carried was greater than anyone knew. The betrayal went deeper than words could explain. And your silence, your grace, and your resilience earned something powerful in the heavens. You didn't seek revenge. You didn't retaliate. You prayed. You trusted. You endured. And now, because of that, you are receiving something only a chosen few ever touch in their lifetime, divine reversal through public recognition. Type Amen to get blessing 616. They didn't expect you to survive the silence. They didn't expect you to recover from the manipulation. They thought your dreams would collapse, that your heart would shrink. Instead, your spirit expanded. You see clearer now. You feel deeper. You trust wiser. And you are no longer the same person who walked through that betrayal. The old version of you had too much mercy for those who misused it. The new version of you is being guarded by angels that will not allow you to fall into the same trap again. That family member? The one who redirected your miracles, tampered with your money, poisoned your name? They are now facing the aftermath of touching a divine vessel. You. Type Amen to get blessing 8181. You will wake up one day soon and everything will feel different. Not because the world has changed, but because you've finally been released from the invisible net they had cast over your destiny. Their jealousy acted like spiritual glue, keeping you stuck in cycles that were never yours. But now the cycles are broken. They can no longer access you emotionally, financially, energetically. They may try. They may reach out. But the angels have drawn a line. And anything they try to cross will be met with resistance from higher forces. You are covered now. You are sealed. They had their chance to walk with you. Now they will only watch. Type Amen to get blessing 3737. An old property they tried to take from you will be discussed again. But this time, you will be the legal name tied to it. No more backdoor agreements. No more stolen signatures. The truth is flooding every space they thought they controlled. They kept quiet when you suffered. Now the truth will speak louder than their silence ever did. Expect official documents. Expect a formal apology. Expect a sudden wave of blessings that you didn't chase, because now blessings are chasing you. You were blocked because of a bloodline betrayal. But now your bloodline will be cleansed through your elevation. You are the cycle breaker. The chain ender. The new root from which divine legacy will grow. Type Amen to get blessing 9999. You will be known not for what they did to you, but for what you became in spite of it. Their name will be forgotten in your story. Your name will be whispered in rooms where your name was once cursed. You are not here by mistake. This message came to your eyes because it's finally your season to receive. No more waiting. No more shrinking to make others comfortable. No more pretending not to know the truth to keep the peace. You are the peace. You carry divine favor. And the peace you give can no longer be traded for betrayal. Archangel Michael says, walk tall now, you've been approved by heaven, and no man can disqualify what God has already qualified. Type Amen to get blessing 8080. Now breathe. Let every word sink in. Let the tears flow if they must. Because you weren't crazy. You weren't weak. You weren't overthinking. You were targeted, by jealousy, by envy, by people too small to hold the weight of your greatness. But now, the spiritual scales are balanced. You don't need to say a word to them. Divine justice will speak for you. Your elevation is your reply. Your success is your shield. And your silence is your sword. A prophetic declaration has been made over your life. Everything stolen is returning. Everything blocked is opening. Every lie is unraveling. And every tear you cried is turning into currency. Archangel Michael says, you've suffered enough. It's time for the inheritance. The spiritual inheritance. The emotional inheritance. The financial inheritance. It's yours now. Claim it. Feel it. Walk into it. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, your story is not ending here, it's only just beginning. Every time you stayed silent while they whispered behind your back, the heavens recorded it. Every tear you wiped alone when your spirit knew the truth but had no proof, those tears were seen as pure offerings by your angels. And now those offerings are turning into open doors. This is not a warning anymore. This is a pronouncement. Your era of justice has officially begun. You are walking into compensation so undeniable, even your enemies will fall silent. Their plan was to watch you suffer in silence. Heaven's plan is to bless you in public. Type Amen to get blessing 10001. Let them talk. Let them wonder. Let them pretend they don't know what's happening. Because deep down, they do. They feel it. They feel your energy separating. Your spirit rising. Your voice returning. They know their manipulation has expired. Their spiritual access to you has been revoked. Your path has been repaved with divine oil, and every step you take now will echo louder than anything they ever said about you. You're not just surviving anymore. You're leading. You're rising. You're building what they tried to break. Type Amen to get blessing 22222. Archangel Michael says, they never expected you to last this long. They saw your fall. But they never saw your recovery. They witnessed your silence. But they never imagined your comeback. Now, they're watching your reward arrive. And there's nothing they can do to stop it. Every delay is reversing. Every lie is crumbling. Every stolen opportunity is circling back with more attached to it. You'll be standing in places they told others you'd never reach. And when people ask how you got there, your answer will be simple: divine justice. Because this was never about revenge. This was about alignment. This wasn't about their downfall. This was about your restoration. And that restoration is beginning now. Type Amen to get blessing 37373. Get ready to receive good news in strange ways. A long-forgotten message suddenly gets delivered. A person who once denied you will return and offer what was withheld. An amount you thought you'd never see again will be released to you from a new source. You won't have to chase anything anymore. Because everything is now chasing you. They mocked your belief in divine timing. But divine timing has arrived, and you are standing directly in its spotlight. The angels that were once silent are now activating. The blockages are dissolving. The floodgates are opening. And you are being crowned, not for show, but for spiritual leadership. Type Amen to get blessing 50505. You were chosen for this story because you were the only one strong enough to carry it and survive. What others would have crumbled under, you walked through. What would have silenced others, only sharpened you. What would have broken others, built you into someone unstoppable. You weren't meant to stay quiet forever. You were meant to endure, and then rise in full divine power. You are now untouchable by lower energy. You are shielded. You are lifted. You are favored. And the very family member who cost you millions will see you walk in billions, in favor, in peace, in divine recognition. They will remember what they did. And they will regret every piece of it. But it will be too late. Because you no longer need their apology, you already have your reward. Type Amen to get blessing 333333. Archangel Michael says, even the earth is responding to your justice now. You'll feel lighter. You'll sleep deeper. You'll see signs in numbers, names, dreams. You'll feel chills when the Spirit confirms a blessing is near. You'll know when the transfer is happening. Because you will feel the weight leaving your life, the weight of being held back, misunderstood, blocked. That season is ending. This is your wealth season. This is your divine reputation restoration season. This is your walk into the promise moment. And nothing, no jealousy, no delay, no human being, can stop it now. Type Amen to get blessing 444444. It is done. It is sealed. It is activated. Your angels have delivered the final notice to every force that tried to stop you. Step away, this one is mine. And from this moment forward, the world will treat you differently. Because the spirit world has already shifted in your favor. Watch it unfold. Your table is ready. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. You are protected. You are restored. You are chosen. You are rising now. This is the final hour of your old life.